Good morning, good morning, good morning! Look, we're having to drive through potholes and muddy water and
taking the first exit.
All the rest of it with my lovely clean unit from yesterday. Anyway, we're just literally 2 minutes away from my delivery point, so we're going to nip round there. I don't think it'll be a quick tip because there's a lot of pallets to move first to get to his pallets. Then he'll want me on a different bay to get his hanging off. Then we'll have to put the pallets back on, and then we'll be able to set off. By which time the roads around Milan will start to be busy, and my next drop is about 2 hours away on a good run. So probably a bit more by the time we've put Milan traffic into account.
Recalculating.
Anyway, I'll get this drop off and then we'll see. Right, that's that one done. He was not a happy man. His pallets were halfway down the trailer. His lambs were also halfway down the trailer. So he had a lot of stuff to move and put back on before he could get to his stuff. So yeah, he wasn't very happy at all. Anyway, that's the loading problem with the customer. He says he's going to speak to him, so hopefully he does. Here we are on the Tangenziale. Look at that big arch there, lit up red, white and green. And the big roof on the other side, on that building lit up red. Wow, well done Autogrill. Extremely cool. As you can see, it's fairly busy, but not too bad. We're making good progress anyway, so that's good.
After 0.6 miles,
just
exit
over here
towards A7 to Tangenziale West.
Right, here we are, coming off at one we've done before, at Fidenza, near the big Fidenza village. Oh, blooming roads. Big Fidenza village, you can see the sign there. Yeah, we've done this one before, and last time it was a pretty good tip. The time before was an extremely poor tip. Took absolutely ages. So it's a bit hit and miss, but it's only 2 minutes off the motorway here, which is good. So we'll nip round there. We have to fill a bit of a form in when we get there, just to sort of book in. And then they were using some awkward little bays round the back, but they're not using them anymore. They're using the decent ones on the right hand side as we go down to the booking in office. So yeah, we'll go and get this one sorted and stick the next one in the sat nav, find out how far away it is. Hopefully I can get this one off and the next one before lunch, which will just leave me. I'd like to get another 2 off today, but the last one is a fair drive away, but I'll give it a go, that's for sure.
Recalculating.
Well, one of their longer ones today. 2 pallets, just about an hour. Anyway, it's 48 miles up to my next one. Probably just over an hour, because the roads are not the quickest. It's 10:05 now, so I should be up there 11:30. 11:30 will be fine. That means I can get this one off before lunch. I've then got I'd like to get another 2 off, but as I say, I think the last one is about 100 miles from my next one, so that's a good 2 hours. So let's have a think. Say I'm up here for 11:30, tip for 1 o'clock, 2 hours down there, 3 o'clock. Oh, I should just do it. That'll be 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I've got another one in between. Yeah, I've got another one in between. Anyway, the last one is a big, a massive place. I've tipped there a few times before, so there's more chance of them tipping late than any of these next couple. So at least if I can get these 2 off and get down there, there's a chance I'll be able to get it off.
After 350 yards,
because after that it's 200 nearly 300 miles to my next one up in the mountains. So that's a 6-hour drive to start with. So I'd like to be able to get this last one off on my plan for today, number 5, and then make some inroads into that 300-mile trip so that I can do it in one hit tomorrow.
Take the third exit to Autostrade R.
But a lot of things are out of my control. You may remember I parked there and I had a meal at that roadhouse there straight in front. Good it was too. Anyway, back on the Autostrada, we head north for a bit and then pick up a road that goes
left towards Milano.
north east. Well, we're just 7 miles to go to my next delivery. I've got a cattle truck behind me as well, so he could well be heading to the same place because it is a meat place I'm going to. Though there are obviously plenty in the area, may not be, but anyway, we're out in the sticks as you can see.
The roundabout, taking the second exit.
There's a big building there, middle of nowhere, and looks like it had a railway line running alongside it at some stage, because it's got like a platform edge to it. Nice building up there in front as well, look. Just watch this corner. Oh, we're good. He's still with me, he's that cattle truck anyway, so as I said, he could well be going to the same place. Nice little town. Well, nice to see. And you did say you like to see the villages, so I thought I'd film this one. That looks about it. Well, just what I didn't want to happen has happened. Got here. Good afternoon. Now we are on lunch. We'll be back in maybe an hour, maybe more.
You have reached your destination on the right.
That's good. Is the problem? I said, yeah, a bit of a problem, yeah. Okay, you go round the corner, park and relax. Right, okay. I'll go relax and not bother getting these other deliveries off today then, eh? Oh dear. Still, we shall park, and because the man's told us to, we shall relax, chill. Chill is what he's saying. Chill we shall. I got there at 11:30 and we've just gone on lunch break. We'll be back in an hour. So they put me on the bay and I started my break and had a coffee and all the rest of it. Had a sandwich, had a chat with Captain Slow, and it went on and time went on and on. Oh, thanks mate. Wait and then pull out in front of me. And eventually, after about 2 hours 40 minutes, I could feel him in the back of the trailer. And sure enough, they've taken the 70 lambs and 5 boxes off. And they brought my notes out and it was on 2 hours 58 minutes rest. So I thought, right, I'll make it 3 hours, and then at least if I do end up having a 9 off tonight, which I probably will, it will only count as one of my 11s. It won't count as a 9, is what I'm meaning. Because I will have had a split break, thereby saving one of my 15-hour days, 9-hour rests. Carabinieri. Oh dear. Car off the road there. Down in the ditch. She needs all the room in the world. That ditch is full of water that side and all. I don't know if you could see it on the camera. Up there, alright. Okay, here we are coming into this next one. Fingers crossed for me. This will be a game changer. The good thing is, it's a proper hard reverse, this one. On your blind side with high curb wall on both sides at the sort of at the front where you want to swing your unit, but the guy that backs you in absolutely knows his stuff. Whether he's an ex-driver or not, I don't know, but he is absolutely spot on, and he just says, you just watch me and I'll guide you in, and fair play, he is bang on. So hopefully we'll get this one off, and then we'll head down to Cecina. Stay tuned, folks. Well, I don't even know how long we've been at that one. Probably 2.5 hours, I think. Yeah, about 2.5 hours.
Recalculating.
Anyway, it's 150 miles to the next one that I wanted to get off. I've only got 2 hours and 14 minutes left. God, look at that sky, that's beautiful. I've only got 2.25 hours left, so I'm not going to get there. However, because I had a 3-hour break today, I'm okay to run a 15-hour shift, and it'll only count as it won't count as one of my 9s, like I said earlier. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to run my time out.
At end of the road, turn left.
And get through Bologna, so that when I start tomorrow morning, I haven't got to cope with the Bolognese traffic. Bolognese traffic. See what I did there? So yeah, Bologna is about, I think it's about 70 or 80 miles away. So by the time I get down there, get through a bit, I'll be lucky if I've got 20 minutes, half an hour left. So I'll just head to the services. Don't need anything tonight. I'm proper tired, to be honest. So I'm just going to pull up.
After 250 yards,
I've got a nice chicken, mushroom, rice and white wine sauce microwave meal. So I'll have, excuse me. So I'll have that and a bottle of beer and
enter the roundabout. Take the third exit.
And that'll do me.
Take the third exit onto the Caleta Civil.
The road, once I get on it going down to Bologna, is pretty sharpish, so that should be good. So I should be able to get through Bologna and just pick up services the far side. The only thing is, it's knocking on time-wise, so they're likely to be busy. But we shall see. Good morning, all! I got to, I didn't even make Bologna last night. I was hoping to get through, but couldn't with my time. I had 20 something minutes left, and there was a nice big service area there, so pulled in at that one. Had a good night's sleep, in fairness. I was tired yesterday. Had some grub last night and a bottle of beer, and just watched a bit of telly and then went to bed, yeah. So yeah, good night's sleep. I'm 62 miles off my drop, so I should be an hour and a half probably. It's 4:45 now, so that should get me there at about 6:15. I think they open at 6 o'clock, maybe earlier. But that's the best I can do, so I should be there 6:15. It's normally quite a good tip, as long as there's not a huge queue, but they do tend to get through it fairly sharpish. I've got 6 straight pallets for them, so that should come off pretty good. Then I think it was 213 miles back down to my last one, so that will take me 4.5 shift. I'll have to have a break on the way. I'll probably be able to get a quarter of an hour while I have a coffee waiting for my notes at this next one, so I'll probably need half an hour on the way down, but I'm hoping to be down there before they go on lunch, which was one of my delays yesterday. Yeah, hopefully before they go on lunch, so get them off, then I can go and wash out, and fingers crossed get my reload on this afternoon. And then I'll have to start looking for somewhere to get parked up, because I need to be off the road by tomorrow afternoon. So I'll head north and find somewhere decent. Oh, excuse me, to get a break in, to get my weekly rest period in. Get to either services with services, proper services, or a restaurant with a shower and other facilities. But I'll look for that later on. Meanwhile, let's get through Bologna. we go then. This is the one I wanted to get to last night that I'm pretty sure they would have taken.
You have reached your
But
destination on the left.
I couldn't make it. Anyway, never mind. All booked in this morning. So when we get round this, well, a couple of corners, we'll see what the queue's like. Hopefully, there won't be any. And I'll be straight on the bay. I'm gonna get the kettle on, grab a coffee, and then down to the next one.
Recalculating.
So, just before 7 o'clock, 5 to 7. So about
Take the next right.
45, 50 minutes there to get tipped. But we're away. It's 222 to the junction, and then it's probably another 15. So it's about 240 miles to my next drop. I've only got 3 hours left before I need a break. I managed to get a 15 there while I had a coffee and they sorted my notes and everything out. Thank you, mate. So yeah, I'll probably do a couple hours down the road, which will mean that I can get to my next one. Sorry, I'll do a couple hours down the road and have a 30-minute break, which will mean that I can get to my next one then without having to stop again for a second break, if you see what I mean. Yeah, so let's crack on. Morning all, just to catch up, we've got 72 miles to our junction, and then it's about 17 miles from there, so 89, it's about 90 miles, but I've only got 18 minutes left for this first driving shift, so I'm going to get a break here at this next services, which, as you can see from that sign, is in 500 metres. Got the sea off to our left. We're down near Julianova, so we'll just pull in here, grab a cafe, and I need 30 minutes. Afternoon all. We've just come off the autostrada at our junction just a mile back, and we're heading to our last drop, which is probably about 12 or 15 miles. It's 10 to 12 now, so I've got a real bad feeling I'm going to catch him on lunch. you may just catch a glimpse on top of the hill as we get round the corner here. Oh, just at the back of that red house in the trees, there's a building all covered in scaffold. You can hardly see it. Excuse me. It's apparently, one of the lads was telling me, it's like an old castle that's being done up as a hotel. It's like a multi-million pound project, going to end up a real big posh hotel. You might catch a glimpse of it here. Yeah, it's at the back of them houses there. They've got a load of new signs up and had the roads, the white lines and that painted since I was last here, which is oh, you can just see the top of the castle thing up there then. But imagine the view from up there must be incredible, all over this valley, this side and the other side, or, you know, all round. It's on like a hill all on its own. Fabulous. And where we're going, I can see it, you can't at the moment. Let me see if I zoom out like that. Yeah, we dropped down here, but we're going over to the right hand side. You can just see it. If I try and, there's nothing coming anyway, but if I do that, the big building, square concrete building up on the far side, that's where we're going. So we drop down into the bottom of the valley here, and then it goes round the hairpins and up the other side. I'm sure you'll have done it with me before, but it's always a good fun journey. It's a nice driving road in the truck. Well, good fun. Just drags on a bit, that's the only thing. So I'll put it in time lapse, and then it's a bit easier for you to follow. Right, that's about it. It's just a bit of a. It's not as good now. It's just a bit of a lane, well, a bit of a road like this up to the delivery point. I'm about 3-4 minutes away. That's all. So we'll call that it for this one. Get into the delivery and get sorted, and I'll pick you up later on. We've got the trailer washed out, we've fitted a brake in, and we've had a coffee, and we are good to go. It's just short of 100 miles up to my reload point. I've been here before, so I'm hoping to do it in a couple of hours, which would be really good. And I'm also hoping that I might get it on tonight. But it's now 10 to 2 English, so 10 to 3 local. We're making our way across, as I said earlier, from I said Piacenza, I think I said Piacenza, and I meant Pescara. It began with a P. Towards Rome. You can see the mountains in the background there. Just a bit of snow on the top of them. Look nice though. Nice run across here. It's 31 miles to my destination. Probably be about 40 minutes, and it's currently 14:49, so 15:49. I'm going to get there about 4:30 if I'm lucky, and they shut at 5. I will be extremely lucky if I get loaded today, but you never know your luck. Shame it's a bit cloudy. It's sort of overcast. There's a bit of blue sky up above now, as you can see, but it's been overcast most of the way, like, so you can't really get the impression of the beauty that surrounds you. How about that? If I try and zoom out a bit, you can see a little bit more, not a lot though. There's mountains over to my left now that are covered in snow. You might see him a bit more as we go around this corner. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a treat. There, you can see him up there, look. And the sunshine on him. Well, we're proper climbing now. Whoa! Luckily I'm empty, so we're making good progress. But the temperature's dropping. It was 10 degrees, it's dropped to 7 already. And I bet it drops even more. I don't know whether you can remember from previous videos, this place we're going to is right in the middle of a volcanic crater. And it's surrounded all the way around, literally by the volcano itself. So I guess the soil is good, and it's got its own sort of microclimate and everything. But it's a massively popular fruit and vegetable growing area, which is why I should be picking up vegetables for Belgium, I believe. Oh, looks like we have a vehicle stopped up here. Move out the way. Give the carabinieri some room. Grazie, grazie carabinieri. Wow. Full load of concrete blocks on. That'll have been working its chads off trying to get up here, I expect. I like this thing that's sat on the limiter. I mean, it wouldn't be, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be with a load of concrete blocks on, full weight of stuff on, but hopefully you can see that. We've got the mountains going up on the right hand side and in front of us, look, and then off to the left you can see it dips down, and then it's pan flat right across to the mountains the other side. So we're actually in the bowl of the crater now. Fascinating. Temperature's gone back up to 9 degrees, so it's gained 2 degrees already. Last time I came here, I queued at the well, I parked the night before at the other gate. There's a couple of gates back there, and when I got up in the morning, went in and saw him. Oh yeah, no problem. Oh, you're at the wrong depot. You need to be down here. So hopefully there was a couple of lorries queued there. So hopefully they'll be going there, and I'm going in this one where there's nobody queuing, as you can see.
You arrive at destination
So,
on the left
I make
after
it.
200 yards.
May get lucky. If not, there's a bar back there.